Yo, what's up YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2019 Baek Battles. To date, we're using the whole team once again with Ho-Oh, Kyogre, Gengar, Ferrothorn, Incineroar, and Tapu Koko. If you haven't checked out the previous episode, highly recommend you go check it out. But otherwise, let's get started and play some games. The team got second at Korean Nationals, and it's a very fun team. I've been really enjoying my time with this. The only mod I feel like hasn't been putting in as much work has been the Gengar. The Gengar hasn't really been brought much. I think we only brought it in like the first game of the team. So maybe it's for a specific matchup like the Zerndon. It was pretty useful against that one team we played with. What was it? No, it was the Zerndon's Kyogre we played, right? It wasn't even the Zerndon. Well, it'd probably be good in the Zerndon matchup. The fact that Kim Willis at Kangaskhan is actually really good. I really wish we could bring in a more Rayogre, but every Rayogre we kind of encountered has had Ferrothorn, so I can't really bring the Gengar because the Gengar, that means like I'm sacking one of either Kyogre or Ho-Oh, which usually Ho-Oh I need for like Ferrothorn or whatever grass type they have. The Ferrothorn, which is my counter. Oh, 1815 rating from Japan. Yikes. I know this team, right? Wasn't this on World Stream? I remember seeing like a team like this on World Stream. Okay. Metagross, the Incineroar, Amoonguss, Crobats, Necrozma, Dawnwings, and Xerneas. Really interesting team. I feel like it was Thunder Punch Metagross if I remember right. Is it worth bringing the Coco? I mean, it's decent. It's actually pretty decent. Wish I had Shadow Ball on the Gengar. Shadow Ball would be clutch here. I kind of want to just lead the Gengar Ho-Oh. Because I like Gengar Ho-Oh a lot. Because if I can burn the Metagross, that's amazing for me. Like, that gets me so much momentum. Think I want to go Ferrothorn and Kyogre in the back. You have to bring Instant in this matchup. That's for sure. I don't think I bring Amoonguss, so I don't think I need Coco. And I feel like if I bring Gengar and I'm gonna try to burn the... If I'm trying to burn the Metagross, I think that's the best way to handle it. So let's see how this is gonna go. No Lele on this team, which is actually really surprising in my opinion, because there's a Metagross and a Necrozma that would love the Psychic Terrain. More likely than Necrozma than the Metagross. So Necrozma plus Crobat makes this a really weird matchup. As I lead Gengar Ho-Oh. Wonder if I could taunt the Crobat turn one. The problem is we have no idea about like sets at all. It's fine sacking Ho-Oh, right? I think it is. I think I'm just gonna Sludge Bomb and Tailwind right here, in case Super Fang into Photon Geyser comes out from my opponent. So let's see what's gonna come out here, because I don't have much of an answer to this lead. So let's see. Alright, so Necrozma does go for the burst. Alright, let's see. I could have taunted the Crobat, but there's a chance my opponent just goes for Super Fang immediately into Photon Geyser, which would be bad for me. Sludge Bomb comes out into the Necrozma for some... Wow, that's not even the 2 KO. That's actually really weak. That is really weak. Photon Geyser into the Gengar. Yeah, okay. That didn't go as well as I was hoping. I get Tailwind up, which is nice, but like... I think I have to make a read. I'm gonna go Ogre. And then I'm gonna have to read where the Light That Burns the Sky goes to. Because Super Fang Light That Burns the Sky is definitely coming out. But the question is it targeting the Kyogre or is it going to target the Ho-Oh? I feel like it's likely the Ho-Oh slot. I want to say it's likely the Ho-Oh slot. Because my opponent doesn't have the best answers to Ho-Oh. But you might just be scared of the Kyogre that just came in. So, what do I want to do? Do I want to protect? I mean, what are your back Pokemon? Incineroar for sure. And Xerneas. You might tire down the Kyogre. Because, like... Ho is not a big threat if you intimidate it and Super Fang and prevent it from doing things. While Kyogre can keep the rain up for the Ferrothorn you know I have in the back. I'm gonna Brave Bird. I'm hoping I get this right, because if I get this wrong, it's really bad. Oh, he protects. He's spreading Super Fang damage. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Super Fang. Okay, he targeted Kyogre at least, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been. But now it's a double up into the slot, I think. Unless my opponent reads the switch I'm going to make, but I have no choice. I have to make that switch. And I'm going to go for a Sacred Fire, a Brave Bird into the Necrozma slot. Let's see. Because Ferrothorn can potentially win this endgame if I play it well. Super Fang. Okay, targets that slot. And then we're going to see Z move. And I'm hoping Ferrothorn lives the Z move. Okay, yeah, Z move. Okay. So even if it's targeting down the Ho-Oh, like, Ho-Oh will gladly take this. Like, it will gladly take this. So we're in a fine spot, I guess. But the next few turns are going to get ugly. So at least I called a read right. I'll see you after this animation's over. Alright, Ferrothorn survives, which is huge. Gets its berry back. Absolutely huge. We're able to get Brave Bird off into the Necrozma, which should knock out since we're Adam and Brave Bird. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Maybe my opponent will go for a Protector Necrozma and try to spread Super Fang damage again. I'm gonna go for it. I had to make reads somehow, but my opponent's not. Oh, Pharaoh avoids, which is nice, and it's an Earth Power actually instead. Oh, that didn't do as much as I was thinking it would. Sacred Fire into the Crobat and Leech Seed. Okay. Wow, I didn't think my opponent would go on the offense. I thought my opponent was just gonna spread Super Fang damage over and just protect Necrozma. Alright, this makes the game pretty interesting. Tailwind petered out, right? Yeah, Tailwind petered out for both sides. I'm gonna Leech Seed the Necrozma slot and just Tailwind, because I think Crobat's forced to set up Tailwind again, and I don't know what the Necro's doing, but we'll see. Oh, we're actually gonna see Necrozma switch out, which is actually decent for me, because Incineroar's gonna come in. That's more health for me, so I'll take that. And I'm guessing Tailwind's gonna be set up. So this kind of works out for me, because I'm gonna be able to get a Leech Seed off. Oh, my opponent. Okay. Gets a damage in a Ho-Oh, which I understand, because my opponent's trying to go for the Xerneas sweep, I think, afterward. Leech Seed gonna come out. Alright, so we build up the health onto that. Alright. So I get help from the Crobat. I'm getting help from the Incin. My Ferrothorn's going back to near full, which is nice. Let's see what's coming out here. Probably the Xerneas coming back. No, Necrozma should come out, right? You want to save the Xerneas for the end game? Enegros, no Xerneas. That's huge. So I can go Kyogre from one of these slots. The question is which slot do I want to target? It's Thunder Punch, Metagross, isn't it? I think I'm very good. Okay, do I go for Flare Blitz? No, I think I'm gonna Leech Seed, because I think you're forced to fake out the Ho-Oh and go for Thunder Punch if you have Thunder Punch. Yeah, I'm gonna make this play. Because I can't go into Kyogre and Sacred Fire. It makes no sense. We're gonna see the Incineroar switch out in Necrozma. That's an interesting switch. I'll take that switch, though. My opponent, I guess, not wanting to give my Pharaoh any more health. Because next to Kyogre, it's actually a really big problem. Luckily, my opponent burned the Z move, too. Alright, this is not looking too bad. We get a Sacred Fire off. If we get a burn, fantastic spot. We do get the burn. Okay, so we might live the Thunder Punch? Yeah, it's Thunder Punch. Okay. Yeah, we're able to get the berry back. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. And we're going to be able to get the Leech Seed recovery into the Metagross. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright. I don't really need the health with Pharaoh. I think it's better just to go Ogre here, because I have 2 turns of Tailwind, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go for the Brave Bird into the... No, it's better to Weather Ball, actually, because there's no point of going for Brave Bird when Instant could switch in for either slot. I'm thinking you want to save the Metagross just so you have an extra Pokemon as a sack for later. I mean, Instant comes out and Necrozma protects. Like, I could Weather Ball the Kyogre, but next turn I could just Weather Ball the Necrozma slot and Water Spout anyway. And my opponent has to pick 1 or 2 monster sack. So, that's the reason why I want to go for this play. Yeah, so we're actually in a really good spot right now. Match is going to be forfeited. My opponent thinking, oh, there's no shot of him / her winning. So we're actually going to be able to take the win. Nice. So Super Fang Mist might have helped, but I mean, Fairform was still alive. So I think we would still been fine regardless. No Xerneas was actually really clutch too, because once we got the burn on Metagross, it was great. I mean, even if we didn't get the burn on Metagross, like Kyogre was going to get a Water Spout anyway, eventually on his team, and he had to sack between Metagross or the Incineroar, and he lost to either Pokemon if he sacked one of them. So I think I would still been fine regardless, even if I didn't get the burn. But the burn basically just sealed it up because Hoa was able to survive, which was very, very nice. But I think we could have still won even without it. So nice. Hoa putting in the work. So was Kyogre, and Gengar did nothing. Oh, but it might just. It could do something in this game though. Yeah, Solgaleo, right? Yeah, I'll definitely take it. Okay, so we'll go Gengar Ho-Oh, I think. Instant Ogre? Because I don't like Tapu... I like Tapu Koko. Do I like Tapu Koko in this game? I mean, I like the... Oh, do I like Ho-Oh, actually? What does Ho-Oh do? Get me Tailwind? Against a team I don't need Tailwind? I mean, it walls the Serena, which is nice. And it kind of walls the Solgaleo if it's not Wall Charge. But I'd lose to the Rotom, right? So maybe that's not the right play. Maybe just Coco. Yeah, I'm gonna go Coco in the back. Helps with terrain, Ray, and the Rotom. I was thinking maybe if I like burned the burned Solgaleo and burned Rayquaza, like Hoa could just basically wall my opponent's entire team. But the Rotom's actually kind of annoying. I'm pretty sure Rotom's gonna be brought. Solgaleo, I'm not sure if he would bring it. You definitely bring Ray for sure. I'm thinking you don't bring Solgaleo actually, so I probably can just burn the Ray. Yeah. Alright, let's see how this is gonna work. Lele is gonna be a problem. This team doesn't like Lele with what I have. Like Psyshock and Terrain just does so much damage. We have Pharaoh, but I don't think bringing Pharaoh is a play when there's Incineroar and I don't know what kind of Ray it is. Most Rayquazas lately have been Sword Stance, but it still could be like the Assault Vest set. And Serena with high jump kick is also a big threat to the team. So I don't know if Fairform was the right play. So I wasn't sure, because I think my opponent has to bring those options in order to counteract the Fairform. So we'll lead Incineroar Gengar here. Against the Incineroar Rotom. Okay. His Intimidate goes off first. Mine does, which is nice. I wonder if it's Electrium Z Rotom. I kind of want to find out and just fake out Sludge Bomb that Rotom. But, you know, Incineroar could be Z. Although, no, Solgaleo is usually the Z move on this team. I don't think it would be Z. I think it's just better to fake out Sludge Bomb. Because Rotom's a threat. I need HP. I need a lot of damage on the Rotom immediately to put in range of Coco. So I think it's worth going for that Sludge Bomb right there into the Rotom so I'm to fake out. Because my opponent, not really sure what he would do. There is a chance Rotom could protect, but there's also a chance this Rotom might not be protect. It might have a different item. Okay, so fake out does go off. Nice. Sludge Bomb. Ooh, that poison's huge. I can knock out the Rotom in the following turn. Sludge Bomb. Oh, or I can't because he has Snarl. Okay, fair. As long as it's not Waltarium, we should be fine, right? I just need Gengar alive. That's the thing. I'm gonna go for Sludge Bomb and U-turn into the Rotom. Since if it's Snarl is the only move that can really touch the Gengar, like I can just keep firing offense, I feel like. And I think just Snarl, Sludge Bomb, and U-turn is fine. Because Hydro Pump won't knock out the instant. I can't risk Thunderbolt going into one of these slots and me going Ogre. So yeah, I think it's just better to go for these plays. Sludge Bomb will come out into the Rotom. Activate a Berry. I'm hoping that maybe... Oh, wait, this Kyogre's not fast. I could get in Coco, though. Coco would be great. Oh, Light Screen. Ah, that makes it difficult. U-turn here. Alright, it's still not too bad. Alright, we can go Coco here. I don't know if you U-turn. If you U-turn, I guess it's a problem, but into like Lele. But right now, I feel like we're in a fine spot because we could double protect, sell out, turn up Light Screen. Snarl is probably coming out once again. Unless you U-turn this turn. Okay, you U-turned, which is fine. If it's Ray, I'm going to Will-O-Wisp that thing. Because I really need a Will-O-Wisp into that Ray. That Ray's a threat. And what do I do with Coco? Just Volt Switch into Ogre? Because I'm not risking a Hydro Pump into that slot. Let's see what's being brought out, though. It might be Lele. Lele would be a problem. Would it be worth it just for me to... If Lele comes out, is it worth just me going Gengar, switching out Gengar into Instant? It might be. Yeah, it might be worth it. My opponent's thinking hard about this. Serena coming out. That's a very interesting switch. I could Sludge Bomb Volt Switch the Rotom. If it's Light Screen, I feel like it doesn't have Protect. I think I will make that play because I just don't see anything wrong with it. Unless it's like, I don't know what the position is for my opponent right now. Because I'm just really surprised the Serena came out. Alright. Well, I'm doubling up in the Rotom, trying to get a free KO here. I'll go instant afterward, get an Intimidate off. Afterward, I could double back into Coco and protect Gengar. Like, I have a lot of plays that I'm thinking right now in my head that can just play this game safely. Volt Switch gonna come out. Yeah, it doesn't break it, but yeah. The Poison's really lucky because this damage is adding up. We go instant always on the grass move. I don't know if Serena has U-turn, which could be a factor. I'm guessing to raise the last Pokemon in the back, and if I burn that, that is really good. If I can get the burn on Ray, that's incredible with the Will-O-Wisp. So we'll get the knock on the Rotom. Alright, Rotom goes down. Nice. Power Whip. Yep, into the Coco. Yes. Okay. Alright. Incineroar taking a small amount of damage. We'll see what comes out here. Probably the Incineroar once again. I gotta play around it. Oh, Rayquaza comes out. Okay, I'm just Will-O-Wisping that slot. Like, I'm just gonna go for a Will-O-Wisp. There's no reason for me not to go for the Will-O-Wisp right there. And I think I'm gonna U-turn. Yeah, I'm gonna U-turn. The Serena slot, I guess. I really want the Will-O-Wisp in the Rayquaza, so I don't have to worry about Dragon Send. I don't want a hard switch into Coco on a potential Earth Power coming out here, like helping an Earth Power into that Incineroar slot. So I'm gonna Wisp here, and I'm gonna U-turn. I still don't know what kind of Rayquaza this is, though. It could be Swords Dance. It might try to set up, because there are turns of Light Screen left. There are 2 more after this, I think. I still think we're in a really good spot right now. I'm just trying to figure out like what my opponent can really try to do right now. I'm thinking is like my opponent can get a knockout right here, like that's for sure, or can try to set up. I'm really hoping I hit the Willis, because if I hit the Willis, I'm in such a good spot. Delta Stream. Okay, nice. We hit the Willis into the Rayquaza. That is really good for us. No helping hand from the Serena either, so don't know what's going for yet. It's going to be Earth Power. It does come out, targeting down the Gengar slot. Pick up a knockout? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. High Jump Kick shouldn't knock out at -1 unless it's all out pummeling. Yeah, it's High Jump Kick. Nice. Okay, great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see how much damage this U-turn's doing. Respectable. I can go Tapu Koko. And I can go Kyogre, or do I want to go Incineroar? Kyogre's kind of fine here. Incineroar's alright too. I want to go Kyogre, I think. Yeah. I'm going to go Kyogre because I can go Incineroar after and just try to Z the Rayquaza. Or should I just try to get damage on the Serena? Because Serena's the bigger threat right here. Maybe I should just Dazzling Gleam here for some chip and go Incin because I get another Intimidator. But there's the threat of the Earth Power. Yeah, that's also a factor. It is the second turn of light screen. Let's see. I don't want to be caught by a feint mind game too if my opponent just goes for the feint. I think I'm just gonna Ice Beam the Ray and Volt Switch out into Ray. Because I think that's my best play. Because it cover. If this is Z move Serena, that's a problem. If it's Z move, that's gonna do a lot. Well, it's gonna be -2. Oh, it's Helping Hand coming out. What's this gonna be? And a Volt Switch off. It's definitely Assault Vest based on that damage. I'm guessing it's Earth Power? Going Incin here. I guess maybe I could have switched out Kyogre into Incin and just Volt Switch too. I was just worried about like Earth Power helping hand boost into the Koko reading that Earth Power gonna come out. It is gonna be the Incin slot. Yeah. Okay. Ice Beam should do a lot. It's not a knockout, but that's still pretty good damage. I can go for Gleam now. Like, Gleam is a really good play here. And I think just Spout. The reason I'm going to Spout is because there's a chance Incineroar comes in to reset the stat drops on the Serena. Because I think Serena can win the game. So I'm going to go for Gleam and Spout. Because even if I protect... No, let's say even the Serena stays in. I don't lose the game because it's at -2. It can't knock out my Pokemon. So stays in with both. I get a Gleam off. I don't think single target Gleam Water Spout is knocking out the Serena, unfortunately. We might activate a Berry too, but like it's my play. Oh, we actually do knock out. Is that crit? No, it's not a crit. The Serena just goes down. Nice. We're really strong. Serena's no slouch either. It's actually pretty good defensive wise. But that secures the game. Incineroar can come in. We can just click Spout and Thunderbolt. Because the Incineroar will go down to the combination of my Spout whenever my Kyogre gets to move. And nice. So Gengar putting in a ton of work in this game specifically. Really glad it was able to showcase because Willow's Gengar is just really good. It is really good. Match is going to be forfeited. My opponent realizes I can't win against Kyogre. Incineroar versus Kyogre. No, you would need to have the, what's it called? The Desolate Land or Storm Drain or something like that. But Yep, we're able to pull out a win, and yeah, that is going to be it for today's episode. We were able to use Willis Gengar effectively. I think we were able to position really nicely. The Sludge Bomb Poison was great because chipping away the Rotom was beautiful. And then I was able to get positions, but I was able to whisk the Rayquaza, so it really wasn't addressed my Kyogre. Once my Kyogre came in, it was at the perfect time for sweeping since Rotom was eliminated. But hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2019 Back to Battles. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like down below. It shows support. As well as you can share this video with your friends and leave a comment down below if you want to help support this video, myself, and the channel. Otherwise, if you want to go an extra mile, there is my Patreon page linked down below in the description, as well as my Twitch channel you can go check out. But otherwise, there's all the other good stuff down below in the description as well, such as my social media, the side saves on my channel, the playlists, previous episodes, and more. You can also check out the team down below in the description if you want to try it out alongside me. There is a pastement of it in the description down below, along with the team report of this team. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. The next episode should be the last episode with this team. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people. Until we battle again, I'll catch y'all later.